Well, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And warning, this is going to take a while because I am sending a thank you video because I have so much to be thankful for this year. So warning, and this might take a little while to thank everybody and all the organizations that have helped me celebrate my 25th anniversary of being blinded this year. So first of all, I always have to thank the good Lord for saving me that day 25 years ago, where I was fortunate enough to just be blinded and lose my smell. I still have my memory and all my limbs, and I'm not a vegetable or dead. So that I am very grateful for. And the old cliche that God had a plan, I hope that I'm executing that plan in the show of gratitude for me surviving that violent day. So anyways, to start off, I got to thank everybody that donated to the GoFundMe page this year that allowed me to do 7 different competitions in 4 different sports, 3 of them being national tournaments. And the nationals were in surfing, water skiing, and wakeboarding. I also want to thank everybody that has mentioned how inspiring what I've been doing these last 12 years is. And I just want to say that I cannot, be this inspirational person without all the organizations and people that make it possible. Starting with the Challenged Athletes Foundation, Operation Rebound, who gives me grants to train year-round in all 3 sports: surfing, water skiing, and wakeboarding. And then, second of all, it's the San Diego Mission Bay Aquatic Center that I train at. And everybody over the 12 years, all the instructors and everybody have been supportive. They are like a family. Both organizations are truly like a family. And I just want to say that I wouldn't be this inspirational person that you have all commented on without these organizations. And that's why I fundraise for them every year. And I try to find a different way to get people interested in donating. And this year, along with myself getting help from all of you to celebrate by doing all these competitions this year, I appreciate you also supporting these organizations. The Challenged Athletes Foundation supports people like myself to after losing a limb or becoming disabled, they continue life through sports, and that's been very important to me. The other, and I just want to mention that when I started this journey after being blinded 25 years ago, I think the most hurt people were my family, because I got help right away. And so I've worked really hard to make the impact on them less. And the most awesome thing that has happened these 12 years is that I've been able to make them proud of everything I've accomplished. And in that way, I think I help them heal from, seeing me blinded 25 years ago. So I thank my family for all their love and support. And then I have two really good friends, Randy Rolfe, who is the administrator of my GoFundMe page. And he's my best friend and has been in my corner since 2005. And I just want to say that, by the way, I'm a little behind, and I would appreciate if you could still help me and donate to the GoFundMe page, because I still need to catch up with a few dollars to Randy that he has been so kind about us, making up the difference so that we were able to finish the year of the 7 different competitions and all the travel. And basically it was for airfare, the registration fees, and the accommodations. And Randy, he drove from Iowa to Idaho for the Western Regional Wakeboard Championships. Then he drove from Iowa to Seattle, Washington, and met me there for the National Wakeboard Championships. And then flew to Hawaii with me, and then we flew to his house in Iowa, and then drove to Kentucky. So he's been my best friend and best travel companion, and he helps me a lot with all the logistics that go on with what happened this year. The other personal friend I need to thank is Brian McGoldrick. And Brian is the guy that does all the fundraising endurance stuff with me. Ironman, and then the $1 Million Challenge. And I have to thank the Blind Stoker Club for introducing us. And he has not only become my guide and captain in endurance sports, but he has become a very close friend, and I love him too. So those are two people that are very close to me, and really I gotta thank them for their support. And then of course we gotta thank Snickers here. And Snickers is from the CNI, so I thank the CNI for Snickers. And he traveled everywhere with us this year except Hawaii. I left him behind, and I thank Leanne Buchanan for watching Snickers this year while we were in Hawaii. I just wanted to save the flight, All right, you can lay back down, Snickers. So anyways, the other, I need to thank Ironman Foundation, who, after we did the Ironman 70.3 in April, offered to send me to Boulder, Colorado and try rock climbing, which was awesome because Brian McGoldrick was a teacher of rock climbing back in the day. And so between Challenge Athletes Foundation paying for the flight and Ironman Foundation putting us up in Boulder, Colorado, I was able to try rock climbing and rock wall climbing club or whatever in Boulder, Colorado. So that was something extra thrown in, and I want to thank the Ironman Foundation and Challenge Athletes Foundation again for their support, Operation Rebound. So I want to thank the World Wake Association, because it was the most awesome healing moment in my blindness. This is the national trophy, and wakeboarding is my favorite sport because I used to love, when I was sighted, one of my favorite sports that I ever did was motocross. So when I wakeboard and I'm jumping the wakes and stuff and flying in the air and stuff, it's close to that adrenaline rush that I felt in motocross. And the World Wake Association really welcomed me, and it was very healing, very emotional, because at the award ceremony, I didn't know it till I sat down, but they gave me a standing ovation, and then 3 children came up to me and had me autograph their wakeboards. And I loved the sport, and I worked hard, for 3 years with the goal in mind to go to a wakeboard tournament, and it turned out that I was the very first visual impaired competitor at a World Wake Association event, and I plan to keep going because I love wakeboarding. So I thank the WWA. Then of course I've got to thank the world. Let's see, the Water Skier with Disabilities Association. I went to the 25th Disabled Water Ski Nationals, which was my 6th nationals, and how they've welcomed me. And then, of course, Surfing America for the National Surfing Championships, which I lost my title, but that's okay. There was only 2 of us, and I hope that the new champion will carry the torch and inspire others that surfing is something the visually impaired can do. And so, I mean, I'm just so grateful, and I just wanted to send this Thanksgiving message, and never lose sight of your goals and dreams. And I make, along with the Challenge Athletes Foundation, Operation Rebound, the San Diego Mission Bay Aquatic Center, my friends Randy and Brian, my dog Snickers, the support and love of my family and friends, and then all of you that have made all those comments that I'm inspiring. It just keeps me working hard and continuing to do a great job of, I'm having fun, but it is important to me because physical fitness is the best medicine in the world, and the sports I've met great people, but it is my distraction because, I was very angry at first, and my anger has dissipated over the years, but it also a distraction of being depressed, and no matter how long it goes on and how much I accomplish, I will always miss having sight and having eye-to-eye contact with the people that are closest to me. I don't know what my children look like as adults. I've never seen my grandchildren. I can't play billiards. I've tried, but they're just things that I still miss. But all the sports I do is for myself, is to help me deal with, the whole situation that took place 25 years ago. And your comments that I'm inspirational keep me going. But most of all, I can't be that inspiring character without these organizations. And when I fundraise, I would appreciate your continued support. And one more plug for the GoFundMe. We're going to put the link on here, and I would appreciate some help to maybe help me catch up with what I owe Randy. But I will be continuing the page for next year and traveling because I am an amateur athlete. I don't have sponsorship, so but except for the Challenge Athletes Foundation, Operation Rebound gives me my training grant, which is awesome. And then the Aquatic Center helps me a lot. So I got to thank also my surfing coach and instructors this year, DJ and Gary, and of course, in the 12 years that I've been doing this, I also got to thank all my coaches that were before that, and guides and captains and everybody I've done all these sports with. So I feel blessed. I'm very grateful. I wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you're all with your families. And I just send everybody peace, love, and let's get rid of this division in this country. And thanks again, everybody. And I look forward to hearing from you.